welcome to another special Wednesday edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs here. You got Soul Rack the Destroyer ready to slash and bash your Wednesday night away with my epic crew of destroyers. You got Fang the Mang staying at the Holiday Inn. You got the one they call Wilmo Chanted, who's again living under a bridge. And of course, we have the greatest goddamn D&D DM in all the land here. Say that 10 times. D&D DM in all the land, yeah. His name is Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you, Soul Rack the Destroyer. And yes, welcome everyone to tonight's, we're going to do a little shorty Wednesday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs.
Apologies.
Some Dungeons and Dragons. It's all good. It's we're gonna get some slashing and bashing in. Of course, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little refresher of what happened the last time we were all together. It's been a little bit of time, so let's not too much happened the last time we were all together. The adventures, you guys all started off on that airship, talking and decompressing after the events of Iron Slag and heading towards Citadel Adbar to return King Harneth. You guys all spoke for a little bit of time, devised a bit of a plan to decide and figure out exactly how you're going to return the king, as you guys were quite aware that there's a doppelganger and some sort of imposter sitting in his throne currently. So you guys took the time, flying on across there, and somewhere along the travels, Solrak noticed a needle kind of flying across the air about a foot long and spiking into the ground below him. And y'all looked up to see a bunch of manticores flying in and approaching and ready to attack you all. You guys were able to take down a few of them, but not before, of course, they were able to shoot a bunch of these needles into your guys' air balloon holding your airship aloft and puncturing a bunch of holes in it and taking you guys down to the ground. A bit of a slow descent. It wasn't going too rough with the way that the Dragon Cultists were handling it, but you guys did have to make that landing and continue on your hike to Citadel Adbar to return King Harneth. You guys got there, made your way through the King's Hall, and after, of course, approaching the guards and showing some sort of proof that this was the true king and that there was some sort of imposter sitting in his throne currently. Wilmore poked around a bit, shapeshifting into a dwarf to get a little bit of intel to see exactly what was going on in here. Saw that they were, making a bunch of weapons per usual, but also learned that they were shipping a bunch of men off to different areas. He heard Daggerport specifically. Kind of strange that they'd be sending their dwarven men to somewhere so far off, and someplace that they usually don't do dealings with. So you guys busted on in finally into the Hall of the Kings to see the imposter sitting at the throne and a couple of his guards situated around him. And after kind of declaring that he was an imposter and knowing that he was, his cards were shown, he demanded that his Yak folk that have skin crawled into these shield dwarves begin to operate and perform what their task was, which is to kill the dwarven men that are his guards here. And with a slice across the throat, knocked them unconscious, and they now lay there on the ground. You guys see that the king, in quotes, morphed out of that shape in the body of the dwarf, and you guys can see that he's now looking like a doppelganger form with this amorphous humanoid shape, no featureless face, and he grabs the king's hand, skull, to the side of him, and looks threatening towards him. And about that time, you all decide to, of course, jump into some action. And so Solrak, at the top of the combat, with all this going on, what do you do?
All right. So, all these guys, they're like all up against us, or they're with us right here?
All the ones with the red dots are bad ones. The ones in front of them, they had the little symbol that shows that they're unconscious, are the true guards in front of them, and then you have Harold and Kumar with the blue dots right in front of King Harneth.
Okie dokies. First things first, I don't fucking like all these assholes coming in here trying to kill me and trying to take over a kingdom. That pisses me off. So I'm gonna rage here. Yeah. I'm gonna have my swords out. You know, last time I used my longbow. Got my swords, and I'm gonna charge up to this guy right here. I'm gonna start a slashing, brother. So I'm gonna go with a demon sword.
Hell yeah.
That'll miss, I'm sure.
11 misses. Yes, he throws up his shield, just blocking your demon sword, throwing your strike away.
Time for another one. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's a 19, baby. Well,
Yes,
28, really.
that swings and you cut right into his flesh, dealing that, let's see, 18 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice, big hit. And that's your two. That's your action. You used the bonus action. Was there anything else that you wanted to do?
Since I did rage, I can't do like an action surge, correct?
You could action surge, and that would give you your action again. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do that. Actually, nope. I used my action surge last time.
That's right. Against the Manicores, you did.
Correct. So I am done.
All right. With that, Reginald, he looks over at you, sprinting the one way. He goes and splits and goes the other way, and does what he does best. Comes running up, and he swings his battle axe at this one. Again, he parries the shield with his shield, and that hit does not connect. But the second one does with a 25 to hit, doing 15 points of damage. And he goes ahead and tries to sweep him down, getting him to fall to the ground. Let's see, with a strength save, and he fails on that. So this dwarf, as Reginald comes running up, kind of sweeps down at the ankles. He jumps over the first one and goes back and swings again and trips him up on the ground, knocking him down to the ground. And I believe that is going to be his turn. All right, we got the king up now. Sees that his hand is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to come running up as far as he can. He's going to use his dash action and just kind of like grab at his hand and look at this doppelganger in the eyes, cursing at him. And he's just going to be like ready to try to grab him back and help him out there. Wilmore, you were up.
We saw doppelgangers in like Fendelin, didn't we?
Yeah,
a doppelganger.
Yeah, you if you want to make, if you don't remember exactly, you can make a history check to see what exactly you remember.
Make a history check. I think a 6.
6. Yeah, you remember about what you remember, but yeah, that's accurate. Around those times, you definitely did see one or two.
Or 2. Yeah, they ran away or something. Yeah, that was with the spider, I think it was. Okay, so I'm gonna like swig around this brazier up to here, and I'm gonna kind of shout out, "You're not wiggling out of this time!" And that's gonna be polymorph into a worm to the big guy.
To the doppelganger?
Yep.
All right, so that's a
16 wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. Oh, you guys can't see it, I don't think, because I rolled it to self, but it was a natural 20.
I said you're not wiggling out of it. That's gonna be a silvery bard.
All right, let's see.
Woo!
That's an 18 still.
You're still a jerk.
But you do get to give advantage to someone, of course, with that.
I'll give advantage to Fang. 4th level slot. I will holler out to, or no, Bardic Inspiration is 60 feet or 30 feet?
I think it might be 60, but double check that.
Trying to find it. 60 feet, yep.
Big battle music.
We're gonna throw. I'm gonna yell out to Solrak. He wiggled out of it, and that's gonna be Bardic Inspiration to Solrak.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go around this. Assuming these are pillars.
Yep,
just kind of cling to it.
Absolutely.
Get some cover.
Sounds good. Anything else for you or sanity?
Where was Sanity?
I don't think
Sandy here?
sanity's out here. I'll throw sanity out here for you though, but just go ahead and let
And
me know.
and moving on, Brutus is gonna be like sanity with me, right?
That's right. Yes.
So for my next turn, we'll just.
He's not in here right now. The pets didn't come in.
All right. Well, Sanity would just run and give help action on the one to the left. There he is. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So help action on the next person that hits him.
Beautiful. Fang, you were up.
All right. I start to kind of go with. I start to get kind of like angry
Yeah, here.
with this dude as my veins start to bulge as I like flex and my tattoos start to illuminate as I activate them. And then I am.
You guys hear Fang? Am I crazy?
I can hear him.
I hear it.
Oh, then I guess I gotta reload. I can't hear him at all. It's weird.
You're just crazy.
There he is.
That wasn't me. Alright. So I will run up right here. And I will pull my one. On my one. And I will. I can figure out what this is. Ooh, okay, cool. As I kind of stab into the ground with my quarterstaff right in front of a guy, and up kicks this like boulder or chunk of the earth, smacking in or attempting to smack into him. 15.
15. That you jab into the ground. The chunk of earth flies up into the air, and he blocks it with his shield.
Actually, I meant to do that as an unarmed strike, which would have been a 16, but I assume that still misses, right?
That does still miss.
Okay.
Did you have advantage in that?
You do have advantage.
Oh, yeah, he has advantage.
Go ahead.
Good job.
It's the smart one here.
That one still misses, unfortunately.
Ah, come on!
And then I go to lift my quarterstaff, and then I do the same thing, but with like my Achilles, just driving that into the ground. 19.
19 hits. There you go.
There we go. So 9 plus D6. So 11 damage.
Okay. Very nice. Anything else for you?
Misa, try and get the last guy over there.
You got it, Fang. And that will end your turn.
Yes.
Okay. This one in front of Reginald, he pushes himself up off the ground, no longer prone, and he goes and takes a couple of slashes at Reginald. Ooh, Reginald blocks the first one with his shield. The second one, Reginald blocks that one as well. And he's intimidated by the king because he knows he can't really put up a fight up against him, so he's going to start backing up a bit and running away, giving Reginald an opportunity to attack. With 27, that will definitely hit, and does 10 points of damage. He that dwarf backs up, and he just kind of tries to team up with this other one back here. That's going to be his turn.
Now, question: since my unarmed strike range is now 15, does that make my melee range 15 feet, or no?
Yes, but with that, that means he never left your range.
Oh, touche.
Yes. Alright, so the doppelganger up now. He's got Skull in his hand, the king's hand. He looks back down at the king real quick and says, "You fool, you cannot lead this kingdom. Narvi will rule all the kingdoms in the world under his black cloud. And he backs up and he reaches up with his hand, grabbing the skull with his other hand. And you guys see this black energy is just writhing it within his palms, and he shoots out an Eldritch Blast at the king. 2 of them, that is. Let's see, where's my Eldritch Blast? Oh, it won't click on here for some reason. That is a 20 to hit, which will hit. And then the second one is a 27 to hit, which will also hit. That's 2d10 damage. Kind of weak. It does 4 points of damage on him. Not as strong as he would have liked, but definitely knocks the king back a little bit, and his grip off of Skull releases, and he just backs up with him a little bit further. And that's going to be his turn. King down 10, or 4. Okay. This one is up now, right next to Solrak. He's just going to take a couple swings at you with his battle axe. A 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to do 8 points of damage on you on that one. So
Half
4.
already?
4.
Okay.
And then a natural 20.
I guess ties, so yeah.
So that does 10 plus ooh, so 9 damage on that one with the crits.
Okay. And I'm going to use parry. No, I want to right pose. No, he didn't miss me. Never mind. I don't want to really parry. It's not worth it. I'm
Sure.
good.
Alrighty. Those are his swings at you. He thinks he can possibly take you down, so yeah, he's gonna stay there.
He will die.
This dwarf up on the north side, northwest, or northeast rather, he drops this dwarven guard in front of him and goes up to the king and goes to begin slashing at the king. A 24 will hit, and a 15 will miss. The 24 will do 11 points of damage. Alright. And that's going to end his turn there. We got Mies up now. He's going to full-on Naratu sprint up to this guy up here. That's his full movement with 50, so perfect. And he's just going to begin smacking away with his quarterstaff. With a crit on the first one. Ooh, nice. So he did... Oh wow, that did max damage on that too, so... That is... Sorry. What's 7 plus 6? I can't do math right now. 13. Actually, I'm sorry, it's 8 plus 6, or 14. And then he's going to take another swing. Actually, he's going to do a stunning strike on that one. So this dwarf is going to see if he stays up. With a 15 on the dice, he will. Another strike at him does 12 more points of damage. And then he's going to go ahead and do one unarmed strike as his bonus action. A 10 will miss, unfortunately. But yeah, a few strikes into him. Caught by surprise as he was trying to take down the king. And that's going to end his turn there. This one is going to run up to Fang and take 2 slashes at Fang with his battle axe. A crit on the first one. So that's 7 plus... Yeah, no, that's a few crits. That's 14 damage on that one. And then he takes another swing, and you kind of bounce out of the way quickly on that one. Because he rolls an 8 to hit, which will miss. Alright, top of the round. That brings us to Solrak. Got this dwarf who just slashed a few times at you.
A little bit pissed off, yeah. So, this time I'm going to switch up sword hands, and I'm going to go with my one slayer here. It's the same piece of shit. Oh, yeah, that's a 24 with 11 slashing.
Yes, that'll hit. And actually, after your turn, Harold and Kumar are both going to take a turn. I forgot to throw them in the initiative. I'm going to get low initiatives.
Ooh, well, I'm going to swing again.
Go for it.
Ooh, Blaben, that's 28, and that's 15 more slashing damage here.
Hell yeah. And these were... Oh, so you're using the old one for this? Cool.
Yes, sir.
Alright, 11
And
plus 15 is 26.
a
Cool.
bonus action for Demon Sword this time around here.
Awesome.
Ow! And that's 19. So I assume hits.
Yes, that does hit, and Solrak, as you slash into him with this one, with all your utmost rage, you take him down to the ground. He bleeds out in front of you, kind of just screams out as with that last slash going towards him, as he knows it's going to be his final blow. He liked blows a lot, and it's the last one. And yes, unfortunately, Solrak, anything else for you?
I mean, if you're gonna go, might as well go on a final blow, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna take a potion of healing.
All right.
I'm gonna chuck it down.
I'm gonna delete him. Oh, well, so you actually used your bonus action to attack him. My bad.
Oh, never mind then.
Yes. Did you want to move at all, though? Because you don't have anyone near you now, so you can move freely.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Actually, I'll go right behind Misa.
You got it. Do the damn thing. Reginald comes sprinting up next to Fang, and he's going to take a couple slashes at this dwarf here. Quote-unquote dwarf. Ooh, a 16 will miss as he throws up his shield. And a 13 will also miss, unfortunately. He's going to go ahead and use his action surge, because that pisses him off. And he's going to go swing 2 more times. You see him just... Oh my god, with a 13 will miss again. 19 will do it, though. There we go. And a big damage on that one. 16 points of damage. He finds the opening finally after relentlessly slashing 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th time finally landing that blow. All right.
Yeah.
Harneth is up now. He's going to continue running up towards the doppelganger and try to rip free his buddy Skull. Let's see. Contested. Ooh, the doppelganger completely pulls him back. Harneth doesn't even have a chance to grab onto him fully. And unfortunately, that's his full action. He just yells at Skull. You guys can see them, like, there's a intense eye lock going on right there. Skull thinks like this is about to be the last time he ever sees his king. Wilmore, you're up.
All right, so after hearing him actually call out Narvi, I just get like super juiced. And I run up and I just come out blasting. I'm gonna hit him with 1. So first I'm gonna throw, I can throw Hex, right? Hex is 90 feet. So I'm gonna throw a Hex on him.
Okay.
With a, I don't know whatever the curse is for my Eldritch Wand. What is that? Save throw on that?
There's not a save when you just do it, right?
No, but on the after, make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So I'll make it against Dex because he looks weak.
Yeah,
so I'll make it a Dex.
Reminder, it's just checks.
Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah, but it's a. Oh no, it's a saving throw. Crap, I thought it was a check. All right, whatever.
Yeah. All good.
Then yeah, I'll still do I'll do a strength check then actually.
You got it. Strength.
So there's that. So 1. Yeah, crap, I meant to do it with my Hex. Well, that's a 19.
That will
with
hit.
8 damage. I'll Hex on this one. Meant to do it together, but there's the Hex damage for it. And a 6 on the Hex.
Nice.
And that was with the stun lock thing.
Okay, cool. So he is grappled currently then.
Yep. And now do another one. And roll it together. Hmm. 16 damage. Or 15 hit.
15,
hear you.
Sorry, 15 just hits. Yep.
That's 16 damage.
Cool. And he is grappled up as this slimy black tentacle just squirms all around him, squeezing him tightly, and he loses his grip on Skull.
Yep. And now I'm just juiced, and now I'm staring him down.
Love it. Anything
Game
for
time.
sanity?
Sanity's gonna fly up. Can she hit him? 40. Yep. She's gonna fly up and advantage on the next, and she's gonna. Could she like so if he tries to grab the guy that he keeps trying to grab, can she like do anything to I don't know, give him disadvantage on that? Or I guess he already has disadvantage on that strength check or whatever it would be to grapple.
Yeah, if you want to have sanity being like some sort of distracting factor, yeah, it'll give him disadvantage on his next check.
Yeah, if he goes to reach for that guy, she's just gonna like just go right at his hands.
You got it. Anything else for you? The fantastic duo.
That's it. That's
All right.
it.
Fang, you're up.
All right. My guy right in front of me. So I'll just do one of these, like just kind of levitate my hands, and up from the ground comes another chunk of earth trying to hit him right in the jowl.
Love it. Let's see what you
15.
got. 15 will miss, unfortunately.
Damn, light dice they were on this end.
Yeah.
All right. Try it again.
Try to slam another
Oh,
piece of earth into him. Yep, a 22 will hit. This is the one closest to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
So 9 plus the 12 damage.
Cool. Very nice.
Then bonus action. Action. I'm going to spend let's see, a key point to do flurry of bows.
Hell yeah. Fang surges up and gets 2 quick swings. Yeah, 23 will definitely hit.
That's always fun. 7 damage plus. Oh, there we go. 6 to 13 more damage.
There we go. And with that one, your first swing across just decks him across the face, and you see lights go out. And he swings full 180 and falls down to the ground, dead or unconscious at least.
Beautiful. And then for my second part of flurry of bows, I will use healing word on myself.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll that. Do you want to do any movement or anything else?
I'm sorry, not healing, like hand of healing.
Yeah. I figured that.
8. Then let's see. I actually start moving this way towards the main doppelganger dude, and I turn back to Reggie and say, "You take care of this last one. I'll try and save the king."
He gives you a nod, and just then that dwarf comes running up to him, and he looks back over at you. Reginald looks back over at you as this one swings, and he throws up his shield real quick, blocking the first swing with an 11 to hit. That dwarf takes another swing, and an 8 to hit as he just blocks it with his shield once more. Not hitting Reginald at all. Alright, this doppelganger is all sorts of restraint or grappled. He's got this tentacle wrapped around him tightly. He's not able to break out of there right now. So what he's going to do is he sees this man coming up to him. He knows that he's not going to have much chance to strike at the king as he wants to, so he's going to cast Eldritch Blast again towards Fang. A 22 to hit and a 16 to hit. So just... oh, he's gone. I didn't realize that. Yep. 3 damage on you, punk. Alright, he shoots out as he kind of just reaches up his hands underneath this tentacle that's wrapped around him, and you see this Eldritch Blast go wide on the first one, or hit him first and then go wide on the second one. And it's a strength save he makes at the end of his turn.
Strength or dex.
Okay, strength or dex. Okay, and with a 19, he wiggles out, and that tentacle is no longer wrapped around him. He's going to try to run away a little bit. Actually, no, it's the
I
end
think
of
it
his
happens
turn.
at the end of the turn.
Yep, it's the end
Yeah.
of the turn. Yep. So, with that, that brings us to this dwarf who's got Misa right in front of him. Takes a couple swings at Misa with his hand axe. 14 will miss, and a 12 will miss as Misa just kind of bouncing all over the place. Avoids all of those attacks, and then he just gives it right back to this guy with a. As this dwarf is kind of swinging at him, Misa puts up his hand to block him and stop him. He grabs onto his face, and you see this surge of electric energy just start riding throughout this guy's body. With a 19 on his shocking grasp, doing 10 points of damage. Yes, very nice. And he's going to. Actually, I guess because that's a spell, he can't do Flurry of Blows. Ba-ba-bum. He's just going to, with that, his hand stays there on his face, and you see him try to shoot out thunderous bursts from his palm to throw this dwarf back a little bit. Dwarf needs to make a strength save, fails, and with that thunderous burst, he goes flying back against this statue, gets another 5 points of damage, and that is Misa's turn. Brings us to good old Kumar, who's going to come running up, trying to help out a little bit. He goes running towards Reginald, and that's his turn. Same over here. He actually gets up there close enough to be able to take one swing. Or two swings, rather. 23 will hit, and a 10 will miss. Gets 10 points of damage on this one right here. Alright, and that brings us to the top of the round with Solrak.
Alright. I'm going to this guy's gone. So let's see, the closest is this guy. I'll move over here. Boom. I'm gonna swing at this guy right here.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna go again one Slayer. Liked how that went. Made me happy. Oh, that's a nat 20. Boom, baby. Boom, boom.
Nice.
Boom.
So we'll that extra dice that it rolled, we'll count that as an 8 total on that. So that's 19 plus your 2. So 21.
Buddy.
Yeah, that you just completely demolish him as you come run up there, slash right through, whoosh, clean, and he goes right in half, dead. Solrak, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You know the deal.
Oh.
You know the deal.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
13. I don't know if I want to.
14. Yep. Solrak, you start feeling that curse begin to take over you, guys. You're just so caught up in the heat of the moment. And that transformation begins to happen, and once again, Solrak rages out into his Lycan form, and he's got that bloodthirst. Yeah,
And
buddy.
the Thriller starts playing.
Love it. You do have, make one more wisdom save, since you do have another attack still, make another wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
Usually do that at the next turn, but...
And I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration here.
There you go.
D8.
There you go. 18.
And you know that being in the King's Hall, you have to, you can rage out, but you have to keep your cool and your demeanor as much as you possibly can, and you're able to control this werewolf form that you have currently taken hold of.
Yeah! It's time to eat.
All right, so you have your second attack still.
Yeah, buddy. I'm going to. So this guy right here is Hex, right?
Correct. Yep.
Well, I'm going to come up to him anyways. I'm going to fucking slash and bash.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna do a little wolf claw on him. God damn it. 12.
12 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, but I still get one more, correct? One more attack.
It's technically a your bonus action is dual wielding, and when you're in your wolf form, you're not wielding. So you just get your attack actions when you're attacking.
Okay. So normally with the wolf, I do two swings or something, and that's it, or do I
Yes.
do
Yeah.
3 steps? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Cool, I'm done.
Cool. Reginald is up now. He's got this one standing in front of him. He's looking a little beat up and quite weak. Let's see if Reginald can do the thing. With a 16 to hit, will not hit, unfortunately. He goes to do it again. 18 will hit, and he's going to try to trip him up again on this one. A 9 on the dice will fail his strength save, so he does 12 points of damage on him, and this guy gets tripped up and falls down prone onto the ground. And that is going to be Reginald's. Actually, no, he gets 10 more, or a d10 more damage. I forgot to roll that. Cool. Yeah, he's looking pretty fucking beat up at this point. Yeah, Harneth is up now. Let's see. He's going to try to grab his king's hand, free him out of this with a natural 20. Easy peasy. He goes, grabs him, wrapping his arms around him, pulling closer to the throne. Seeing that this werewolf just appeared out of nowhere and looks like he's got the situation under control with the doppelganger. He rescues his right-hand man, pulls him back a little bit, and Wilmore, you were up.
All right. So I'm going to walk up just casually. Everybody's going to notice kind of Wilmore's or Fillmore's head skull on my thing is going to like flash really bright. Everybody can kind of see it for a second. And then the doppelganger is going to see like a Balor just out of his like eyesight. He's going to turn to look at it. It's not there. And it's over there. He turns to look at it. It's not there. He just keeps doing that. And that's going to be my curse of the Hexblade. And then I'm going to blast him.
Love it. Give him some blast.
I didn't do the H. This one hits. That's in that one. Are you going to roll it again for me? Yeah, you are.
That's so funny. That does it for you.
Yep. So that's 19 with a 7. Let me roll. 7 plus Hex plus 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus Hex. Plus 2.
13.
13.
Cool.
And we'll do it on this one. There you go. And then it's on the dice. So that'd be 14.
Cool. 14 more. Two more Eldritch Blast shoot out, connecting right into his body, and yeah, he's looking pretty beat up after those.
I'm just mean mugging him. Sandy's gonna come in and give Soul Rack an advantage on the attack.
Cool.
And that's it.
Bang the mang.
Well, see him looking pretty weak. So I am 15 feet away from him. So again, I go just stabbing to the ground with my quarterstaff, and up comes flying a chunk of this ground right at him. Let's see.
It's flying in the air, lunging up at
16.
him. A 16 will hit.
Yeah. Please. No.
Chunk of the earth just smacks him in the face.
11.
Nice.
At 14 damage.
Cool.
And then. Alright, and then I'll do it again. Another chunk of earth. Hiya, 20.
20 hits.
Nine plus 2, 11.
Cool. 11 more damage. Smack, smack. Looking a little bit dazed, but still standing.
And bonus action. Keep them chunks of earth coming. With a 29.
Oh yeah.
9 plus another 11 damage.
All right, very nice. Just smack after smack after smack, and looking a little bit beat up and dazed, bruised and bloodied, but still standing there, kind of hunched over. He's got this weird, skin that looks like it's constantly changing its color and shape like a chameleon. And yeah, his eyes rapidly blinking and turning their different shades of colors. And yeah, he's looking like he's on his fritz, like on the last bit of his life, essentially. Anything else for you?
I just yell out, finish them off, guys, and then we can focus on getting these guys back up. As I run over to this guy, and I'll just be ready on my next turn to revive him.
All right, sounds good. This dwarf now, he stands on up right next to Reginald. And he's gonna swing at one of the, at like Harold or Kumar, one of the ones that are right next to him. 21 will hit and a 10 will miss. He does. That's funny. It says like the wrong monster name on there. Does 5 points of damage on Harold. It's gonna end his. All right, he's gonna start backing up a little bit. He's like on his last leg, so there's not much left that he has inside of him to fight. Reginald's gonna take a swing, and with that, this dwarf goes down to the ground, bleeding out, unconscious. That leaves just the only enemy in the room currently, the doppelganger. It appears. Oops, I skipped him by an accident. Yeah, with you right in front of him, Silrak, you see this fear in his eyes. You see this sudden bright light, white light, Silrak. It's extremely bright and blinding for a moment, and you kind of have to put up your arm to block it out. And when that light diminishes and fades away, you see the doppelganger is gone, and he's appeared right behind Wilmore. And as he appears behind Wilmore, you see him get down onto the ground, and like I said, you guys saw his skin start to like change around a little bit, and his eyes looking like they begin to blink and take on new colors and new forms and a whole new appearance altogether. And Wilmore, as you turn around because you hear this blast land right behind you, you see this giant spider appear right behind you.
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh,
I
hell
don't do
no.
spiders.
I can't
Hell no.
turn it around for some reason. And with that is his turn. You just hear the chittering and the clattering going on behind you. Misa is going to dash, or no, he doesn't even need to dash. He just runs all the way on up here, trying to help you out, Wilmore. And he takes a couple strikes at him with his quarterstaff. 25 will hit, and a 24 will hit. 1-2, smack. He's going to go ahead and use his bonus action to do Flurry of Blows. 21 will also hit, and then a 24 will also hit. So let's see, that's 15 plus 12 is 27, plus 11 is 38. So smack right into this giant spider, and it's looking pretty beat up here. You can see some of the black ichor and ooze kind of pouring out of its carapace, and that is going to be Misa's turn. We got Kumar up now, who's fucking terrified of this thing, goes running back up towards his king to help him out. Same with Harold. Brings us to Solrak.
Alright, I'm gonna run up over there since now I can. To the spider. And I'm going to Wolf Claw. And note I have advantage on my first one, so I'm gonna use it.
You actually don't, because sanity is not there anymore.
That makes me sad. How do I know which one was first? Technically, the 15 showed up first, so I think that was my first roll.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I think both would have
So
hit
24.
either way, but yeah.
Okay. I don't. Wait, hold on. I missed what it says I did damage-wise.
I don't think you rolled damage. Go ahead and
Oh, that's right.
do
Sorry
it again.
about that, you guys. I ain't no noob. Wolfclaw, where'd you go? There you are.
Where'd you go, my wolf claw? So
Ooh, 17 damage.
nice.
That
Big
is
old
beautiful.
wolf claw. Yeah, you rip apart some of its exoskeleton and get some of that black ichor spraying out.
Now I'm gonna do it again here. 12.
Ooh. Yeah, you go to do it again, and it throws up one of its legs to block you, and yeah, do not connect on that one.
Little spider leg. Wah!
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's a big old fucking spider. It's hulking, massive. Way bigger than both of you guys together. It's not saying much with Wilmore, but
Massive.
I growl at the spider. Roar!
it's kind of, you see its like teeth and fangs just kind of like clitter and chatter like in your direction, trying to taste out, and you see saliva kind of drooling from fang to fang.
Stop it. Figure it out.
All right. Anything else for you, Solrak?
That's it.
You asked for it. All right. So Reginald looks back at the king, sees that it looks like Harold Kumar has that situation under control. He's gonna come running on up here, and let's see. He takes a couple swings. A 24 will hit, and a 22 will hit. That's 30 points of damage, and. One, you see, he just chops 2 times right into the joint of the same leg, and this same leg goes flying off across the air in front of you guys, and this thing is on its last 7 legs now. Yes. That is his turn. The king just kind of tries to recuperate with his group here. You guys don't really see much what's going on over here because you're in the heat of the battle, but he's just happy to have Skull safe, and his men are protecting him with the utmost care. That brings us to Wilmore.
Wilbur's gonna say loud enough so everybody can hear him. I really want to talk to you, my friend. And then I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the spider, which is a 16 Wisdom save. 6 damage.
Can you see what I rolled?
No, I did not see what you rolled.
It's a 15.
All right, so let the opportunity attacks begin.
So what's the Dissonant Whispers damage? 6?
Dissonant Whispers is 6, and it's all everything I'm doing is non-lethal. And then I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts. Oh, it's 6 plus 4, so it's 10. And then that is an.
Yep.
And then that is a 19, which is a crit. So add 14 to that.
Okay.
So that's 22 damage.
Yes. Solrak, are you gonna take a swing?
Oh, do I get another one? There's another
Wolf
one.
claw, wolf claw.
Alright, Reginald takes a swing, slashes and cracks into him, another leg goes flying.
Damage.
14 slashing
2
hair.
hexes.
Misa misses somehow. But yeah, no, so, I mean, Wilmore, you are setting off your Dissonant Whispers to make it go running off, and they blast off some Eldritch Blast. And with that, of course, causing your allies to spark up some opportunity attacks, which I'm not sure if they knew that you were trying to do this not lethal or not, but both Reginald and Solrak slash into him quite heavily, and this thing dies as the black ichor just starts spraying out of its body, and these massive slash wounds go into it, and as it begins to run away, it doesn't make it this far, yeah, it just collapses down to the ground under the weight of its abdomen. Its legs kind of crumble up, and that pool of black vile liquid just spreads out on the ground underneath of him, and he turns back into his original doppelganger form. And
I go, well, that was nice, guys. I'm gonna slide up and try to medkit him.
okay.
See if I can stop him from dying.
Ooh, not that big.
He's real big.
Okay, so you're gonna use a med kit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, okay, yeah. Go for it. You can expend that med kit then.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yep.
Um.
Healer's kit, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, you stabilize him quickly after all these slashes go writhing into his body. Kind of staunch his wounds, and apply any ointments that are inside of this this kit. And yeah, his eyes begin to blink up quite quickly, and open up again. And let's see. Let me add 1 HP to him. And yeah, he's laying there, stable, but. Yeah, he's not fully dead anymore, but he looks like he's kind of locked up right here, looking at you guys with this fear you could imagine on his featureless face, looking up at you guys wide-eyed and kind of just surveying the room all around him, looking for some sort of escape, but he's kind of stuck here for the time being. And
I'm like straddling him.
all right, Wilmore hops on top of him, straddles him, kind of throws all of his weight on top of him to hold him down in this place. Sorek,
I'm gonna lean down and just grin my fucking teeth right at him. So you better listen closely and answer what he says. I'm curious, what your face tastes like. And I grin my teeth.
Ooh. You make an intimidation if you want.
Sure do. Ooh, and I have advantage, it says.
That's with giants.
God damn it. He was just a giant spider. Well, that should do it anyways. 23.
There you go. Yes, and once again, like in that featureless face, you just see his eyes go wide, and where you would imagine like being able to see like shock, signs of shock and awe and fear, and you can see that he's just kind of sitting there and he's taking in your words to be the utmost truth. And
I'm just gonna say, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so what brings you around these parts?
Well, did you guys want to get into this right now, or did you guys? I think Fang, you might need to call it.
if
We
it's
can
Right now.
pause. Yeah, we can call it here.
So
Yep,
with
I was
that,
just about to end it.
of course, yes, you hop on him, holding him down after stabilizing him. Solrak intimidates him, threatening him quite severely, and you guys seem to have this doppelganger right where you want him for the time being, and open for potential questioning the next time that we all are together.
Sunday.
Sunday, yes, and of course,
Sunday.
Harneth looking happy and healthy. His King's Hand happy and healthy. The Harold and Kumar are together. Fang, I will say that you stabilized this one down here, but you still have the 3 all around you guys. That because Fang, I'd imagine you would have done that right at the end of the fight when they were doing all that.
I would have done spare the dying.
Sure. And yep, so you have these 3 others around you that are still currently unconscious. Yeah, we will pick it up here the next time we're together on Sunday.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for
Yeah,
joining us
educators.
for a quick 1-hour game tonight. Glad you guys were able to knock out that battle real quick, and we'll pick it up, seeing what this doppelganger has to say and what you guys have to ask him on Sunday. So thanks
Beautiful.
again, guys. Yep, take it easy, enjoy that short rest, and look out for those goblins under the stairs.
See ya.
Hasta la vista, baby.